into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch, oh look out, and a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Slider, strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. I'm set with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I think that's it.
And we'll have to. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, right fielder.
4-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Missed with a breaking ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Ramirez to his left. He's there. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. In there at the knees, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that misses ball one. 2 out, nobody on. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Kluber sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Hits this one hard the other way. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly did.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. At the plate, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's a swing and a miss as he into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. In his career against Porcello, he checks in here as a .323 batter. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis becomes the first out of the inning. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he's back into second here safely. So striding in, Francisco Lindor. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Low for ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. And the slider swung on and shot foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hey now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kipnis going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI groundout. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Tough sinker on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2, here it comes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Porcello is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson is there. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Popped him up. Moreland over to his left. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops it up. Devers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sandy Leon.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Sandy Leon is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Kluber steps into his windup. Coming at him with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The tag got him. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the line.
And he will get there to make. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kipnis is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ramirez is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on it. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tapper up the line. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
0-1 the count. Weak roller right side. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw gets him. 2 down. And he is in there. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pomerantz has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Encarnacion on third with 2 out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. And he struck out again. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chisenhall racing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. Danny Salazar takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And quickly, Salazar is in front 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball.
A swing and a miss. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's just 2 for 9. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kipnis moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Michael Brantley.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman, Moreland. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First offering on its way. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Last strike now for Cleveland.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Yonder Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Rick Porcello. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left no runners on base.